Got her. That's a good one. Look at that there. All right. Check out that one, man. You know, we're back in Northern California right now. We've had a great morning so far. Let me power pull down real quick. Had a great morning so far. You know, we've been sight fishing all morning. What I decided to do is move areas, move across the lake, and see if we can find some bigger fish on some of the deeper docks, the deeper part of the lake. And there we go, that's a start. Again, we're sight fishing, throwing a little drop shot right there, but hey, I will take that any day of the week. You know, so what we're doing today, we're fishing for a lot of sight fish that you can't see until you get up on those fish. You know, we're going down the bank, we're kind of, you know, covering water, looking for those high percentage areas where those fish are going to be. And what I like to do is, you know, when I see a little white spot or a dark spot, more times than not, there's a fish actually spawning on there. And so I'm going to stay way back. I'm going to make a cast to it, whether it's with a, you know, a little wacky rig or a drop shot or even something to flip, and try to get that bite. Try to catch that fish before that fish sees us. And, you know, it's just something I've always kind of done. Love doing it this time of the year. Covering water, like I say, and trying to be stealth on some of these fish to get more bites. You know, today we're practicing social distancing, and it's tough. You know, we have a pontoon behind us. We're all at least 6 feet apart, a boat length away. So trying to catch them, trying to tow a pontoon boat, trying to make it happen, man. Good times. There he is. It's a little guy. You know, again, just cruising down the bank. Saw that little guy on a bed, pitched over there. I mean, I feel like right now we're not in the right area of the lake, but the further we move back, the more fish we see. So hopefully that's a good sign of bigger ones to come. Another decent one. You know, another one on the drop shot. I mean, not a big one, but again, we're drifting down back of this pocket, looking around, and anytime I see a little spot, I'm definitely gonna pitch at it. And you know, sometimes you're gonna catch a big one. I mean, this one's not a big one right here, but hey, it's still a bite, still a fish. The next one could be her. And action. There's a nice one. Again, man, just going down the bank. You know, I'm throwing a little wacky rig around, and I'm out in this deeper water. Happened to see one, pitched a drop shot over there, and first cast. Another nice fish. You know, I'll tell you what, having good sunglasses too is so important. You know, because you can see there's a little bit of chop on the water right now. The wind kind of picked up a little bit. We're fishing anywhere from 6 to 8 feet, and I'm not actually seeing the fish, but I'm seeing the bed down there. So really cool. We've got a lot of bait to fish. I know there's some really big ones down here. Hopefully we can catch a couple more nice ones just like that. You know, today's been great so far. I mean, definitely caught a lot of fish today, but you can look down right now and you can see all my rods. I mean, I have a lot of options out here to throw at these fish, and it's pretty typical for this time of the year. You know, the fish are in all 3 stages. There's pre-spawn fish, there's spawning fish, there's post-spawn fish, and really today has been a day of you know, not baits, you know, moving baits, really. I mean, We've tried vibrating jigs, the buzz bait like we're throwing here. We've caught some, you know, on a frog. But for the most part, these fish that we're catching, they're spawning, they're right on the bed. And so we've been covering water, you know, looking for those fish, but then pitching at them. They're not coming really far off their bed. And again, when these fish are spawning like they are right now, they're not really eating, you know, they're sitting there, they're gonna guard their fry. So it's, like I say, it's just very typical right now. But hey, anytime I'm fishing this time of the year, I'm gonna have a bunch of rods out here and give myself plenty of options. There it is. Another nice fish. All right, look at that there. You know, that is so much fun. And when you're fishing, you know, a power shot, a heavy drop shot, boy, you sure have a way better hookup to land ratio. You know, that's what I love about this thing so much. Go ahead and release her, then I'll tell you about the setup here. Well, that's a wrap on the day. You know, what a blast today was. I caught a lot of fish, caught a lot of really nice fish here. And if you saw the vlog, a couple vlogs back, you saw me throw the power shot. You know what this is, it's a heavy drop shot weight, heavy line, bigger hook, bigger bait on a casting setup. And this is something I've utilized a lot over my, you know, my whole fishing career, especially growing up here in Clear Lake, California Delta. I can remember one time making a top 10 in FLW series event, pitching the toolies, you know, going behind guys that are throwing 25-pound test, maybe braid, and, you know, had a little bit lighter line, like a 14-pound test, and caught a bunch of fish, made a top 10. You know, to end the day today, we're out here fishing and we saw a lot of nice fish, but they just weren't interested in chasing anything. You know, we threw a Strike King vibrating jig, the Thunder Cricket, a couple different frogs, the pad perch. We just could not get those fish to commit to that. And the only way we could catch these fish, you know, they're in that time of the year where they're on their beds, they're not leaving the whole bed. And so unless we put a bait in the bed, we were not gonna catch them. And the power shot was just, you know, superior today. And caught some nice fish too, but I want to talk about the setup right now and kind of show you that. And this is something I promise you guys that can help you catch and land a lot more of these big fish. You know, for starters, the rod. This is a Daiwa Elite rod. This is a 7-foot rod designed by Brent Ayler. It's a Finesse rod, but it's a medium heavy rod, really soft tip, but a lot of good backbone. As far as the reel, you know, this is really important key to me. This is a new Daiwa SV 103. 7-to-1 gear ratio, and it's got the SV spool in there, has a T-wing system. Why I like this reel for this is that SV spool eliminates backlash. So when you're casting around, you're pitching this drop shot, you're not gonna have as many backlashes. You're gonna be able to properly fish the bait. As far as the line goes, I was throwing 14-pound Daiwa J-Fluoro Fluorocarbon, and really, really good line, really abrasion resistant. And I never felt like this was too big or too small today. The hook here, this is an owner cover shot hook. You know, this is a 3/0, a little bit bigger hook. And the worm, you know, the worm was a Strike King Finesse worm. This is a 6.5-inch worm. So again, it's a lot bigger than your normal drop shot setup, but deadly, deadly today. And again, this thing works year round, especially in grass situations or pitching toolies, or when we're going down and we're seeing these blind spots like we're seeing today, pitching it out there with that SV spool, working it through the bed, just barely shaking the bait, keeping it on the bottom, getting a lot of bites. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today. You know I certainly did. And if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, share, tag a friend. Check in next week to see what we do next here at tacklewarehouse.com.